Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Yes, it does probably look a bit funny on this video because I'm actually sitting on the couch at work. This is the couch we had in our apartment. We got a new one in our apartment now. I'm having lunch, wanting to get the cows. But I thought I'd make a video and ask if anyone else ever gets this, or if anyone else ever feels like this, or if anyone else, this is normal, because I kind of don't know what normal is at the moment anymore. Like, I was brought up to be quite a hard person and like not have emotion and not like I never knew what love was. I never knew, my parents didn't show any love and my brothers and sisters didn't show any love, and I don't know, Debbie's taught me over the years what love is and how to love and how to respect and all that sort of stuff. I'm still not fucking brilliant at it, but she helps with that because I'm no good at it. I don't know, I'm in a real slump, and I seem to be taking it home. And the worst thing is, like, my wife's always said to me, oh, my kids and my wife know I moan a lot, and I know I do too. But lately I've been bitching and moaning about everything in the world and what's going on and what's happening with us and everything, and I just can't shake it. Like, I know what I'm doing and I know I shouldn't be, but I can't stop. And I feel like something's changing in me. Like, I've never been a really like go happy lucky guy. I've always been quite on guard and quite upfront about things, but I don't know. Look, I'm just feeling tired now. Not so much physically tired, my body, it's more mentally drained. I just can't be fucked. To be honest, I just can't be bothered anymore with anything. I don't know what's going on. I've never had this before. It's quite concerning because when you get to a point where you just don't care, what do you do? I don't know what's going on in my body or my mind or my brain or whatever, but I feel like I'm trying so hard to make it work down here, but every time I do something and it works out, I get kicked in the ass and two other things come along to fuck with me. Like, we all know I had to get furniture for the car, sorry. Car's another thing. For the house, and build up our house again when we move down here. And we're doing that, we bought a new lounge suite now and all that sort of stuff. The car, I took it in for a warrant. It didn't pass, so, I knew it wouldn't pass. I just wanted to get the compliance letter thing with 28 days to see what I needed to get done. I ended up, I needed tyres, I needed brakes, I needed brake pads, I needed discs, I needed new power steering arm, I need new oil lines, I need my headlight bulbs replaced and lined, I need the firewall cleaned. I've had all these things done. I've done it all. I'll take it back, get a recheck, and this door hasn't been done properly. And I'm going to places like Midas and electricians and everywhere to get this done properly. And me and Debbie we're at about $1,600 now. I mean, we're firing the money at it, but it just keeps coming back a recheck, and it's just like, fuck, I just get to a point where you just go, fuck it, just drive around without no warrant. I know we can't, and I know people say, warrants are a safety issue, but it's got all new tyres, new brakes, new discs, it's got everything. It's not like it's not safe. It's just they're picking little bits, and I take it back in, they pick a little bit, take it back in, they pick a little bit, and you just throw. And I said to Debbie today, and I actually said this, and even though Dunedin is now our home, I said to Debbie, I want to go home. I just want to go home. And home to us is the North Island. And she said to me, I want to go home too. Don't get me wrong, I mean, home is Dunedin now. All our stuff's here now and everything. And my job's here, and Sophie's at school, and so Sophie can't leave school, and that's her school. She going to stay, so we will stay here. But when does it get better? Like, when do you start feeling like a new city and a new place is your home? Like, when does it actually start feeling like, okay, we're home now, we're at peace? Because we both said to each other this morning, we just want to go home, and we don't have a home up north anymore. But we just can't, we can't get that exciting and the excitement and the feeling and all that stuff you're supposed to get of a new house in a new city. You know, don't get me wrong, it's nice to be down here with Ryan and Ariel, but you know, without being rude to them, they're not the bees and knees of everything in my life. I can't just be here for them. We have to be here for us. You know, it's all well and good to be here so Ryan and Ariel can come and say hi, we can go to their place. And it's nice, you know, they come around for dinner, we go to their place for dinner, we go fishing. That's all nice. But it doesn't get this part up here. You know, it gets this part, like, you know, I love my kids and I love spending time with them, but it just doesn't feel like home. I don't think I've ever been so, and I wouldn't say miserable, because I'm not miserable, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is anymore, and that's the worst part about this, is I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. But I can't, I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm not good enough for my kids. I feel like I'm not good enough for my wife. I feel like I'm not doing right by them. I don't feel like I'm making enough money. I don't feel like I'm doing my job right. I don't feel like I'm succeeding. I just don't feel happy at all, and it's fucking horrible. Like, seriously guys, I've never had this, and it fucking feels horrible. And the reason I'm making a video about it is Debbie always says to me, you know, when I make a video, sometimes I make a video to fool you guys and all things, but a lot of times with my addiction I used to have, and I suppose still do, if you class it as still an addiction after 8 years, but I talk to you guys and I make videos and it helps me, so I get it all out. But I've been bitching at home lately more than normal, and I shouldn't, and I don't know why I do it. I hate doing it. Been upsetting Debbie. Debbie's upset down here, you know, like she wants to go home too, even though Dunedin is our home. We're not feeling, what's the word for it that I'm trying to get? We're not feeling settled. And we're trying, you know, we're trying. We've bought new stuff for our house. We try to go and do things and have coffee together, and that's just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And if I had a house right now in the North Island, I'd be on a plane and I'd be gone. I really would. It just seems like since we've been here, every single thing is just giving us that little, you know how you're in a boxing or you're fucking in a street scrap or whatever you think you know. You know, someone just jabs away at you, jabs, and then eventually, you know, that big fucking right hook comes along and, well, bang. No, me and Debbie just getting fucking jabbed. And we make this money and this bill comes and this bill comes. It's fucking dear to, I don't know if it's dear everywhere now, guys, but fuck me down here. You know, everything's going up. I bought a cap for the car, a cap to go on top of an oil, it's $60 fucking. And we haven't lived in the city for like 20 years. So maybe it's just, I'm not used to living in a city. Maybe that's what it is, we're not used to living in the city. And maybe we need a year or so to get used to living back in the city, but it just keeps knocking at us, and just keeps beating us down, and we're tired. I'm fucking exhausted, just mentally exhausted, and I just, you know, I'm at work because I have to be at work. I don't enjoy my job anymore. I don't love my job anymore. I don't like cows anymore. It's a paycheck, and it sucks. It's just a paycheck now. I don't want to be here. When I get here, I think about what time I finish and go get home, and it's just depressing. It's just depressing. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if this is the way the world is, guys. I want you to tell me, is it normal? Is this normal? Or will it take me 2 years to get used to this? Or what? Because I've honestly never felt this rat shit. And I don't want to feel like this. I've got great kids, I've got a great wife, I've got a good job, I found an apartment easy, but none of it's enough at the moment. And I'm out of ideas. I keep chugging along, my wife keeps chugging along, we keep trying to smile through it. But nothing's working. It's fucking horrible. It's a horrible feeling because I'm really normally quite a strong man and I can normally battle anything that I'm going. I mean, look at some of the shit I've been through in my life and I battle through and I keep going. But this one, whatever this is, it's just beating me and every day I'm getting more tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and I just can't be bothered. I don't know if it's what's happening at the moment with the world, or if the cities, because it's dearer to live in the city than the country, or because I've lived in the country for 20 years and we haven't lived in the city, or I don't know. I don't know. Please tell me. What am I doing wrong? Because I'm out of ideas. Well, I thought I'd make this before I go and get the cows in, just to get some ideas from you guys, because I got none. Just hope you guys have got some ideas for me and Deb, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, me and Debbie are fine. It's just we're both feeling, maybe I'm feeling worse than her, but I hate seeing her like this too. It just sucks. It just sucks. You know, if I'd known now what I knew then, I would have kept my stroke a secret from my boss and just kept working. That's another video altogether. I've had another one of those since I spoke to you last. I just haven't told you guys about it. I've been doctored to doctors to get different pills. Just feels like I'm just hanging on for, I don't know. But it's not good. And I don't normally talk about my emotions and how I'm feeling, but this is how